What is happening, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Kyle, and today we are continuing Halo 2 Anniversary. We are on the second mission today, or the fourth mission as they like to list it, because the first two are technically missions, but they're just cutscenes, and, you know, doesn't really count. But, you know, mission 4, mission 2, whatever. Outskirts. This is the first look in the Halo universe at Earth. And I don't know, back in the day for me, it was pretty awesome to see, like, sort of Earth in the Halo universe. And overall, I mean, it's just a fun level. Definitely frustrating at times, but we'll get to that. That first section of the level is really what pisses me off every time. But anyway, so yeah, this is Outskirts, and yeah, this is the first of two missions on Earth. The next one is also on Earth. These two missions, they kind of go hand in hand, but I mean, they're technically separated. But anyway, let's get into it. There's going to be a cutscene, of course.
The message just repeats. Regret, regret, regret.
Catchy. Any idea what it means?
Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth. And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet. Hoorah!
Regret is a name, Sergeant. The name of one of the Covenant's religious leaders, a prophet. He's on that carrier, and he's calling for help.
Immediate. Grid Kilo 2-3 is hot. Recommend mission abort.
Roger, Recon. It's your call, Sarge.
We're going in. Get tactical, Marines!
Master Chief, get aboard that carrier. Secure the Prophet of Regret. This is the only place on Earth the Covenant decided to land. That Prophet is going to tell us why.
Stand by.
Whoa.
All right. So after you do the crash landing thing, just pretty much the only really difficult part of this level that frustrates me is this first part when you're stuck in this freaking whole area here. There's ways to get around it. I've seen videos where people just kind of skip through it all and they just climb the rooftops and go to the next part, which is something that I eventually do. I kill like half of the enemies here and then just kind of skip, because it's just, this whole part is so tedious, and there's so many sniper jackals that are going to spawn on the rooftops, like right here. There's two of them up there eventually. There they are.
They do now.
And they have such crazy accuracy. That time there was 3 of them. I don't know why, but there was 3 of them. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. So basically, it's just wave after wave in this part of Covenant. And I think I mentioned it when I was playing through Cairo Station. That's kind of how a lot of these levels are in Halo 2. It's just a bunch of places where you're just kind of stuck, and you have to fight through all these waves of enemies before you can move on, which, I mean, it's not like the worst thing in the world. Halo 1 had a few of those moments, but it's just, it's kind of overdone in this level, or in this campaign, I should say. And yeah. But anyway, there's a sniper jackal somewhere around here. I don't know exactly where he is, but I'm going to find him. There he is. And there he goes. If I missed that shot, the jackal would have just turned and immediately sniped me. But he didn't, because I shot him right in the head. And that's something we might as well just talk about while we're here. Sniper jackals, Halo 2. One of my least favorite enemies to fight in this game, because they have pinpoint accuracy. They snipe you like if you just breathe, they'll just turn around and shoot you. Like they just know where you are at all times and know where and when you're gonna peek out. And sometimes they're kind of hard to see because they're so skinny, and you know, jackals in general, they're pretty small. So if they're trying to snipe you from a rooftop, like, you don't always see them. And, you know, it makes sense. It's just they made these jackals way overpowered. Another thing I don't like about the jackals, or really just the balance of this game, one of my issues is if like one of my Marines gets shot by a sniper jackal, it'll take like 2, maybe 3 shots to kill them, the Marines with a beam rifle. And for Master Chief on Legendary, it takes 1 shot, no matter where the jackal shoot me. 1 shot, I'm dead, and that's it. Like, I can't, like, there's no coming back from that. You know, you make a mistake, you're dead. And that's one of those things about Halo 2. It's like you have to know where these snipers are at all times, or else you're just gonna die. And it's unfair. Like, I hate to sound like I'm whining about it, but that's just how it is. Like, it's so ridiculous how accurate they are. And of course Johnson can't die because he's not written to die in this game, so he'll survive anything. So he's just on the rooftop right now, just chilling. Everyone's sniping him, and I think right now I was freaking out because I did hear a beam shot, but I didn't know where it came from. But I think Johnson or one of the Marines killed it, so we're good. But yeah, I just think it's really unfair that, like, Master Chief, who's supposed to be like this superhuman soldier and has like a bunch of health and armor and all that, he can get shot once by a sniper and just die instantly. But these Marines, who are just your everyday humans, they're just soldiers, it takes them 3, sometimes 4 shots to die. And it's like, what kind of fucking balance is that? Like, it's just another example of how, like, weak Master Chief is in this game. Like, they have no disregard for his, like, you know, how he's supposed to be as like this all-powerful Spartan. He's a weakling in this game. You got to play like a bitch throughout this whole campaign. But we're doing pretty good so far. Like I said, I think overall this level, it's not too bad. A couple of hard parts like this beginning part, but once you get through it and you kind of get used to the waves and everything with all the enemies, it's not so bad. Could be worse, you know? You just have to hold the position. Eventually I take off because I don't want to stick around for the hunters that eventually come. And I do like this level for that freedom that they give you. You know, being able to jump onto the rooftops. It's not necessarily something you're supposed to do in this game, but the fact that they give you that option, like, I think that's really cool. You know, they don't block it off. So yeah, when the Phantom comes, that's usually when I take off, because I think it's like the Phantom and then like maybe 1 or 2 more waves after that, and then it's the hunters, but I don't really remember. So either way, I'm just taking off because I don't care. I don't want to kill every single last enemy. That's not why I'm here. I'm just here to survive and not die on Legendary. So we jump up here, up there, and over this, and then down there is like the next part, but we're just gonna keep jumping, keep going. Actually don't remember how far I cut ahead. I think I cut through everything. Or I might have stayed for this sniper part. I tried to do a grenade jump, but I clearly failed. And now I'm probably, as I was playing this, I was probably worrying because around the corner there's a sniper jackal and not really any way for me to sneak up on him because he's going to be looking right at me. So this will be interesting. Let's see what I do here.
Sergeant, I need
Use
you
the
on
boxes.
that bird.
Oh, I might. Oh, okay. Through a grenade.
My Pelicans are going to start
See,
airlifting
sometimes
armor and reinforcements
I'm
to the
smart,
city.
and I
They'll
got
need an
him.
escort that isn't afraid of
Nice.
a little hostile ground fire.
Yeah, I think it's kind of shitty that they pick up Johnson here, but I get it. He's important. They don't want to just put him at the front line every time. And then in the meantime, I try to give the Marines some snipers and some better guns here, but they really, I don't know why, they just die here every time. I don't really care about it too much. Now this part's another tricky part because there are quite a few snipers, and then there's also the bugs that come in, and then, I mean, that's really it, and then a couple jackals. But then once you move ahead to a certain point, there's invisible elites that spawn in, and the invisible elites are fucking shitty to try and fight because they just on Anniversary graphics, like, you can't see them, like, at all. They did a really great job at making the active camo really hard to see on Anniversary. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but for me it's a bad thing. For the elites, that's a good thing. But anyway. So the reason I switched to the classic graphics is for that reason. You can just see the invisible elites a little better on the classic graphics as opposed to the Anniversary. So that's why I switched to the classic graphics here. But they're all dead. I'm still in classic. I don't know why, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's not the worst game in the world to look at, even in classic. And then I think my intention here, I don't know if I go through with it. I don't think I do. I was going to try and jump on to the rooftops again, but instead I think I decide to just go about the level as you normally would. There's more sniper jackals that come around the corner, so that's why I'm being a little timid, because I don't want to get sniped, because they are accurate. I was hoping my Marines would trigger them in, because they're just standing there, but nothing's really happened yet. Now it looks like they might be in, because they're aiming at something. Oh, yep, there he is. And I got him. Nice shot. Nice shot. Another one up top. Marines got him. Good job. I think there's another one. Yep. I'm still trying to remember if I jump up or not. I might not. I might go through the level normally. But I'm trying to use the the boxes and everything in each level as like cover. I mean, I wish you can smack them around a little easier, but I mean, it gets the job done, and they really come in handy for some future levels. This part's kind of tricky because it's an awkward angle, and there is a sniper jackals down there, but I was able to get him that time. He got me earlier, and that was a little upsetting, but that's okay. And then for this part, there's usually a sniper up there. I don't know if he's up there right now. I can't remember. But eventually, once he's dead or once I'm able to get him or whatever the case may be, I usually grenade jump over that wall. But I don't know what I'm doing here. I might go back and maybe not do it, because I'm scared I would get sniped, because he will just do a serious 180 and just snipe the shit out of me. But he wasn't there that time, so still being timid because I'm scared. It's just so crazy how accurate they are. But look, he died. One of the Marines must have shot him down. And I'm kind of surprised that my Marines are still alive at this point. They're usually dead by now, because there's a lot of grunts and elites that spawn in this area, but maybe they got despawned because of how I was just kind of going on the rooftops. Another lovely white elite for me to hopefully stick. There we go.
Glad you could make it. Crash site's
All right.
on the other side of this hotel, Chief. Covenant are crawling all over it. Follow me.
This is probably like the halfway point of the level, give or take. I think the second half of this level is a lot longer because there's a lot of shit to go through, but the second half of this level is a vehicle part of this level, so which is fun. You know, you get to see the vehicles for the first time in Halo 2. I love this hallway, but I hate how it's set up because the elites, you know, when it's a straight shot, they'll just fucking kill you. Yeah, I think literally just use the plasma pistol just to take out those elites, because the sniper's going to come in handy in the future. So up here, the game gives you an option to use a Warthog. I usually do take the Warthog and have a couple Marines on with me, but there's a couple ghosts that spawn behind the Warthog, and hopefully... Oh, first the Phantom, never mind. Phantom first, and then the Warthog comes in with the ghosts and all that. A couple of Covenant, just grunts and elites that come out of here. Looks like I killed a couple of them with the grenades, so that's good. I don't know why I was using my sniper. I should have kept it. I should have saved the ammo, because I'm going to need it for the future, the next part. probably saw that grenade and was like, oh fuck. There we go. So yeah, a couple ghosts spawn in down that road. Looks like all the elites and grunts are dead over here. There we go. And I think there's a couple more, but I think I just take the Warthog and go. Because the longer I wait, I mean, just it's a waste of time. But here he comes, so I usually, I was like, should I get out or should I go? And I just decided to keep going. And then this next part, there's a couple more elites and snipers, so I get out, find the snipers, or the elites, whichever one I'm aiming for first, and then I snipe them because they are just a pain in the ass to try and navigate through if they're still alive. It's easy enough to take out the grunts and stuff, but any of those elites or the jackals, they'll get you if you're not careful. And then looks like this ghost might be coming towards me. One Marine just went out by himself. I don't know what he was thinking. And I was about to just waste all my ammo on that freaking white elite, but then I remembered there is a sniper jackal, and I gotta use my sniper to kill him. So I didn't want to quite waste all my ammo, but I still need to take out this white elite because he's got so much fucking health, and it always heals super quick. I don't really know what my plan is here, but looks like I'll figure it out. And that was really close. One more shot from the ghost, I probably would have died. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention. I heard him coming up, but I just didn't move or hide or anything. There we go. Almost ran over my Marine, no problem. I just wanted to take his toy away from him. That's all I wanted to do. And now, I think he gets into the Warthog, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he gets into the fucking turret, this fucking guy. And I'm contemplating how I should go about killing him, because I don't fucking know. You can see my frustration from the camera shake. So it looks like I might have got the Warthog with the grenade that I threw, and the elite, so, hey, you know, I got lucky on that one. This jackal is just... I'm trying to get him to turn around, but luckily I got him on that angle. Now I don't have a Warthog though, so I think we'll be taking the ghost. And then yeah, there's still a shit ton of grunts up here at that storage container. But what I want to do, and I'm pretty sure I grab it for the next part, I want to grab this sniper that just dropped from that sniper jackal up top. Because I'm going to need that sniper. There's more elites on the next section. I'm trying to take out these fuckers right here, but of course they don't want to go down without a fight. So yeah, this is kind of a process sometimes. I can't see him from here. I'm pretty sure it was another white elite? Or was it just... Yeah, it was. That's why it was taking him so long to die. I mean, they have like more health than like anything. they just have a shit ton of health. Even if they gave Master Chief overshield, like the white elite would still have more health. It's really annoying how unbalanced this game is. But I don't know, I think it's just part of its charm, you know? It's part of how the game is. And then I almost forgot the sniper, so I'm gonna go back and pull the trigger a few times. And then it should be up here. There it is. 86, okay. Not bad, not bad. Use the ghost as transportation. Quicker travels. Next part is a little tricky. There's a couple of elites up here. Luckily they're just red elites, so that's not too bad. Usually, sometimes, anyway, it's a white elite up on the roof there. Which sucks, because if you want to snipe a white elite, it takes 4 headshots to kill him, which is insane. And then it's usually 3 shots with the red elite. If you miss, like I just did, 1 headshot. It's usually 2, though, I think. I don't know. I could have sworn one time I shot a red elite once in the head and he died with a sniper, but I don't know. Every other time it's usually 2. Same with the blue elites, because it's like 1 to take their shield down and then another to kill them. Which is how I feel like it should be with Master Chief, but no. They just fucking kill you. 1 hit, you're dead. And they're super accurate. But anyway. So yeah, this part's just more of the same. Just kind of taking it easy, taking it slow. I'm gonna get a new ghost, because mine's kind of fucked up. These Marines with the second Warthog, they're good because they come in and kind of act as like a distraction for me. But I definitely don't want to like try and speed ahead because they'll just turn around and kill me. So I kind of just wait it out. I help the Marines take out the ghosts that are running around. Phantom's kind of annoying. He kind of stays there a lot longer than he needs to. I don't really know why, but whatever. I got shot once. Look at my health. It's like a quarter of the way down. It's crazy. This is a good corner to hide in, because the Phantom, he won't move where he's at. Oh, it looks like he left already, though. Yeah, he did.
They're inbound on your position.
Alright, the pod part. Shit ton of elites that just come into this beach in those little pods that get, like, extracted from the ship, I guess. I don't really know how you explain that, but, you know, they're just like escape pods, basically. They come down to Earth and come out and try and kill you, so. The best thing to do is just go into this tower. There's a couple of good power weapons up here, including a rocket launcher, which is really useful against any vehicles in Halo 2. I love how they added the heat-seeking rockets in this game. If you can like lock onto enemy vehicles, not people, but just the vehicles. So I think that's really cool. And then I also got to be careful because the stairs, those elites, they'll just come up the stairs like no hesitation, and it's pretty sketchy. But I think there's one near me right now, like underneath, inside maybe. And I was trying to find him, but I don't really have a good weapon to use against like close quarters. That's why I grabbed the battle rifle there. Still don't exactly know where he is. There he is, and he's dead. Good job. Way to flush him out, Marines. So yeah, I'm trying my very best not to waste all my rockets, because I would love to keep some for the last part of this mission, going through the tunnels, because there are quite a few vehicles, especially at the very end. And then they give me a pretty generous amount of sniper rounds too, but definitely not as much as like Halo 1, where you can have like 48 shots or 64, whatever the hell it was. That's another thing that's not very good about this game, is the capacity of the guns. Like, you know, obviously you can manage and you can make it happen, but it's just really, I don't know, it's difficult to manage. It's like you get a certain amount and you're just kind of stuck with it. Like, I think in Halo 1 you could have up to 10 rockets at a time. But in this one you only get, I think it's 6 or 8. Yeah, it would be 6 and then 8 rockets in, or 2 rockets in the chamber, or whatever you call it. For a rocket launcher, I don't think it's called a chamber. I wouldn't know. I'm not good with guns. But anyway, we're gonna maybe take the Warthog. Don't know what are our intentions here. I love the fucking David Cross Marine. He's the best. Okay, so I think I take the Warthog, and with the rocket launcher Marine, or that's the intention anyway. But this fucking guy's getting in. Now David Cross is running away. Come back here, you little bitch. And he's just way up there, so I'm gonna have to go get him. It's just so frustrating because it's like, what the hell? Like, I have a whole plan. I was gonna use you as like the guy that would take down the vehicles. So I think at this point, yeah, I got the sniper and a battle rifle. That's not a bad combo. And I don't even, yeah, I'm not even taking the Warthog. Because, I mean, it's better to have a ghost at this part if you're alone. And, of course, more elites spawn as soon as I cross the plane. And those Marines that are over there are fucked. That's what they get for running ahead and not following to Master Chief's orders.
This tunnel links up to the bridge. It's full of rats, if you know what I mean. But it beats swimming.
Interesting. So I go with 2 snipers. I don't remember making that decision. I guess it makes sense, because this last part of the mission, I like to keep my distance, because there's a lot of enemies in this tunnel.
Tactical chatter.
And the more snipers I can get, the better.
I don't think they expected us to be here. Not you and me. All of us. Humanity on Earth. Odd, I know, but it does help explain why they came here with such a small fleet.
That War Dog's just gonna try and bulldoze through everything. I mean, I just kind of let them do their thing, whatever. It's a good distraction, and sometimes they're actually pretty useful. They kill the groups like they did there. There's a couple more groups coming up here. And this is pretty much the level. I mean, the rest of the level anyway. It's just a lot of this tedious, like, you know, just making sure everyone's dead before I move on kind of thing. I don't necessarily like to play this way, but I mean, when you play on Legendary in this game, this is how you gotta do it. You gotta be super careful, and you gotta make sure everyone's dead. You gotta, like, double check, make sure you're not missing anyone. Like that grunt, like, he was gonna throw a grenade at me. Like, what if I wasn't paying attention and I stopped right there? He would have killed me. This part is the drones. It's really badass to just run over that ramp and have the drones fly up behind you, but on Legendary it's not a good idea because they're just going to shoot you from behind and you'll probably die. So I like to be a little bitch about it and just stay back and snipe while the Warthog goes ahead and distracts them. The Warthog's still kicking. I don't know how much longer it's going to last. Oh, they just crashed. So, oh, and yeah, there it goes. Sweet sound of a ghost firing non-stop. There's gonna be a lot of that coming up here in a minute. So get used to it. Is that everyone? We got them all? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Gonna get a new ghost. A new ride. More of the same, just kind of shooting them from a distance. You just gotta play it safe, you know? That's all you gotta do. I'm really glad that the ghost doesn't have like a, you know, like an overheating thing. Like if you shoot it too long, too rapidly, it just overheats, like most plasma guns in this game. Like if you shoot the beam rifle twice too quickly, then it overheats. Or like the plasma rifle, when you shoot it too much, it overheats. You know, I'm glad the ghost is just kind of, you know, you can just shoot it as long as you want. That's cool. Same with the boost. They fixed that in Halo Reach, I think, when you have a limited amount of boost and then it recharges. The little icon next to your map that like shows you, or your radar, I mean, shows you how much boost you have left. It's not a bad feature. I'm not complaining about it. I think it's good, especially when you're playing like online, because like if you just have unlimited boost, like, I don't know, it could be a little cheap. And I just ran out of ammo. I was gonna switch it with a guy with the battle rifle, but I think I'm gonna murder him instead because I really want his gun. But of course, my morals, they came in and saved that dude. So instead, I just grabbed another gun and switched it with him. Of course, of course. I don't want to look like an asshole in front of everyone. I think it's either 2 or 3 Marines. If you kill 3 of them, then the UNSC, or your allies, really. If you kill 3 of your allies, I think the rest of your team or your allies, they'll automatically treat you like an enemy and just, you know, if you do too much friendly fire and kill too many of your allies, then you just get turned on by your teammates. I used to fuck around with that all the time when I used to play this game all the time. Not just this one, but any of the Halo games. Like, I just kill my Marines, or you know, if I'm the Arbiter, kill the elites, and then just see if I can last, or how long I can last fighting my own allies. That fucking Warthog just came in and ran me over. You know, I think, God, what was that? I must not have been recording it, but there was one time when that happened, just like that, where the Warthog came in down the ramp there, and they just ran me over and then killed me, and that really pissed me off, especially this far into the level, because it's already almost a half hour. Dying at this point is like it's like soul crushing, you know. But this part is kind of the last sort of push of this level, just taking out these I don't know what you call them. They're not really vehicles per se. I mean, they are, but I don't know what they are, what they're meant to be. They're like a carrier, because they carry like a ghost. And see, look at that fucking Warthog just ran me over again. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just taking them out one by one. If you can manage to take them out, then they have less reinforcements at the end, the last part of the mission, where you have to kind of just go through this blockade of Covenant, mostly elites, of course. But if you take these carriers out on their way down to that blockade, then it just makes your life easier. I usually am able to take out 2 of the 3, because by the time I get to the 3rd one, it's already close to the blockade. Yeah, there's 2, last one. Gotta be careful of the guy on the turret, because he'll shoot at you. I've tried different methods playing through this level, like going straight up, like tailgating the carrier, so that the guy on the turret can't reach me. I've tried staying back like this and just far enough away where he can't process where I'm coming from, but he's already dead, so it doesn't really matter how close or far away I get. I think he's about to park here and get out. Yeah, he is. But I think they usually grab the ghost that he's carrying and then tries to fight me back with it. But of course, I'll be able to take him on no matter what. There we go. Okay, last push. This part takes me a little while because A, I don't want to die at the last part of the level, and B, because there's just a shit ton of enemies, and yeah. So basically this is what I'm going to be doing for the last 3 minutes? Yeah, last 3 minutes of the level is just shooting at a distance with my ghost. A couple ghosts come up on me as soon as they know of my whereabouts, so I gotta be careful, because they'll get me pretty quick, even if I'm in the ghost myself. Like, they can usually shoot me pretty good, which is bullshit, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? So I have 1 shot left with the sniper, so that's like basically useless now. Can't kill anything with 1 shot of a sniper except for a jackal or a grunt. It has to be headshot, of course. So I'm just gonna do my best, shoot them from a distance thing, and hopefully kill them all. You don't have to kill every last one of them. It's just the more you kill, the easier it is to navigate through this blockade. Because if there's a shit ton of them left, I mean, they're going to get your shield down super quick. You're just going to die, even if you boost your way through it. I mean, I'm sure you can get lucky, and I'm sure there's people out there that know how to just run right through this, no problem, but I am not one of those people. Plus, I want to be careful because, like I said, this is literally the last part of the level. I don't want to die the last part of the level. I've had that feeling before, and it's not good. I don't like to do that. Like, as I get farther and farther into a level, I like to be more and more careful. So, yeah. But it's kind of dragging on for a long time. Not that much time left, so obviously I get through it, but Jesus Christ. Like, hurry up already. I think I'm being a little too scared. Because, I mean, I could go in there and kind of try and blast my way through, but I don't know. Would you take that chance if you knew, like, if you died, you'd have to start all over again? I don't know. Just trying to get this one damn elite. He won't fucking die. He's still alive? Oh my god. There we go, finally. Okay, now. Oh, another elite, great. Yeah, go hide in the fucking storage container. That one went down pretty quick. Now this part, I think there's no more enemies, so I'm just being super careful. And then as soon as I get through, I just fucking boost it to the end. Just fuck it, you know? And yeah, that is Outskirts. Level 2 or 4 out of 15, I think. So, yeah. Take a look at our stats here. As you can see, 122 kills, 0 deaths. Tool of Destruction, the battle rifle. 15,409 score. I don't really know how they calculate the score. I don't really care. But yeah, that was Outskirts. Not too bad of a mission. It's a little frustrating, but overall, not too bad. I did it in about 34 minutes, which is not too bad. Looks like I've played it before and did it in less time. So anyway, join me next time for Metropolis.